Okay. So, this is just me, Sean Sapp, being real on just how life is gonna go from now on, I feel. And where I'm at in my life. And what I finally found to be and what my purpose is to be and how long it took to be something in my mind. And I think a lot of us are kind of like losing ourselves on not knowing where our purpose is anymore right now. And I could feel that. And if one doesn't figure it out, then I feel like everything's just gonna stop. So I think we really need to figure out as human beings together about being together and growing with each other. Because if we don't, things will change, which I don't know what it is gonna be, but seems like it's not gonna last forever. So this is just a little message for whoever needs to hear this or whoever would love to hear this or wants to hear this. I believe in people to be their best, and I believe in people to always know who they are, and I've always done that since the beginning of starting my business or being even in the beauty industry or doing hair. So to admit to everybody, been doing and running the salon, doing hair for about almost 14 years, and took that long for me to really find my true purpose and what I'm made to do is to help brighten others to see what their worth is or what they deserve to be in this lifetime. And I think people do misinterpret what I put out there or what I look like or how I look like more than not knowing who I am. And that's not my problem. I feel like for a lot of you guys need to talk to people first, know them, and see why they have what they have, or they do what they do, or why they don't have what they don't have. It takes a lot of comprehending than just communicating. It takes a lot of us to even just be more different than others to make this world better. And a lot of us need to grow and be a lot more open to understanding these things. And if we don't, then that's when the world will change again. And everything is all in your mind, what your world is supposed to be. I just hope people understand now that we're only human for this one lifetime. Put yourself out there. Be like the animals in the jungle. They have to hunt for what they want. It's either food, shelter, or their own territory. It's just like human beings and what's happening right now. People who are just hating, people who are just hurting, just lack a bit of confidence because they think they're losing by not having everything. And that's your fault, because if you think you are greater than God, then you're gonna see what God will do, but God doesn't hurt people. God just shows everything in silence to make us realize that we are not made to hurt each other. We are made to be here and just create more and more, which means either through our own bodies or through our own hands. So as of right now, I have decided on slowing down on the hair part, and I choose to, because for me, I feel like I'm deteriorating each time that I'm doing it. So I really feel the joy and the love now and the passion of hair by teaching others. And I think I well deserved to be at that level of teaching people who really deserve to work hard into this industry and to become successful. So let's admit it, because all you hairstylists in Guam that have started in the last generation, you guys were selfish. You guys didn't want to share your knowledge. You guys didn't want to see others grow. And why do you think you guys are struggling right now? Or why do you think you had to close your salons? Or why do you think you're at the position you are at right now? Because you didn't take the chance to be different. You didn't take the chance to be open enough to make that move and fighting for what was right. And as of right now, I think we all need to not fight, but all do what is right to make our lives better and the people around you that you care for better. Because sometimes the people that do hurt you the most are the people that you didn't expect, or it could be your friends, your family, or your loved ones. But you only live on this planet one time. You have to accept death. And death means in any form of just losing friendships, relationships, or physically dying. And once you accept it, life does become a lot more easier, because you have to make it not easier, I would say, but make it simple. It's not meant to be hard as well, but people nowadays take it to that level of being really hard. So let's reverse everything. Use what people say were bad, turn it into good. What people say they hate, make them love it. And I feel like that would just change everything. So simple. So stop the fighting and stop the jealousy and your insecurities and own your own self. Look at yourself in the mirror, because that's who you really are. What you feel at that moment of looking at yourself, that's who you really are. Would you hurt yourself? I don't think so. So why would you hurt others? And I'm just grown enough to want to help others grow now and use my power to create confidence in others, but also to create others to create confidence in others. So I will not stop, and I hope everyone believes that. And I'm not doing this just for my own business. I'm not doing this for my own good or to make a ton of money. I'm doing this because if we do not see smiles around this world, it will not spin that much longer. And what's the use of living here if we're all killing each other? So, for everyone who is ready to grow, I highly suggest you make the move now, or do it when you feel like it, but as soon as possible. The only way you can do that is if you start thinking about it now. Put it in your mind that you can do it, and you will do it, and you better do it, because you will never release that insecurity that people are waiting to see and yourself to see. But also, if you don't, you will hurt others. Think about that, because I lived my life unknowing people's insecurities and going through the people I've been with and also people I surround myself with, all through insecurities. So knowing that there's people out there that can hurt you that you would have never expected, take that pain and turn it into something that will benefit you, and that's it. Once it benefits you, it will benefit others. But not everyone is meant to be in your life, and I learned that the hard way. So I choose the people in my life as well, but also they have found me to be a part of this life that will be a greater passion or greater joy to believe in themselves a little bit more, because we all deserve it. So let's just keep moving on. And I think Sean Sapp has spoken enough good words, and it was really a big stepping stone for me to do this and to talk this serious in front of 3 of the employees here at SS Beauty. Definitely not easy, but I had to because I felt like I had to. So everything that I'm doing is because I feel it within what we truly are, which is our hearts. So, like I said in one of my speeches, is people need to stop thinking with their minds and actually start feeling with their hearts. And once you do that, things will be better. Because we all know the number 1 drug is love. So, are you gonna be a real human being, or are you gonna, keep continuing until you find your real human being? It only starts with you and how you think about it first. Then let it shoot to the heart, and then you will start to actually act on it. It takes time. It never should be rushed. Everything is not in a rush. You have time. So start now. Cheers. I think that was good. Cool. Okay, I think we're done. That only took like 7 minutes, or like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Oh, Sean snaps, bitches. I'm just kidding. I just expect people to want to listen, get the job done, show up, and think about the next step. I don't know, you have to do it for yourself too, because I cannot always think for everybody, which I think I have been, but same time, it's part of the growth for you guys to see and learn. It's a part of knowledge. Don't let this pretty face fool you. It's true though. I mean, like, I'm not that dumb. I just act dumb, but I think the acting should stop now. It's like you want to make sure you're getting touched by the right people. That's what I feel like this beauty industry is about. Connecting with whoever is your right person to connect with on that confidence wise. I feel like that's what it is. It's also like a doctor's office. Like, you want to go to the greatest doctor to get healed or to your surgery. And that's why I take it as, is that this is a doctor's industry too as well. But we just take care of what other people don't think about, which is from your spiritual, emotional, and mental. But then physical, but then that's more of you outside. But we take care of a lot of that part. Let's just keep going. And let the family keep growing. All right, we are good. And that is Sean Sapp Says. And maybe you might change it to Sean Snaps. Fuck you. Oh, do you got that too? That could be the beginning.